I made a video talking about how Nigeria does not create an enabling environment for its citizens, but whenever Nigerians struggle to do well for themselves overseas, Nigeria wants to take the glory. And somebody left this in my comment section. The person said, "My sister, please educate yourself some more. You're uttering rubbish. Good luck with that mentality. If you're looking for clickbait, better luck." First of all, Brian Abandon, thank you for your comment. I appreciate. I just hope that you're following me and you're subscribed, because in fact, people like you are the reason why I started this channel. What you don't know, you don't know. The first time I knew there was something wrong with Nigeria was when I went to Cote d'Ivoire to go and teach. That was my first teaching experience. And when I got there and I saw that, okay, these people are not richer than us, but they had constant lights, I was surprised. They had constant light. I was surprised. The whole giant of Africa, Nigeria, we don't have lights. People have lights. In fact, I remember my roommate, Kani, she was saying that the first time she saw generator was in Nigeria. This is somebody in an African country like us. So, the second thing I noticed was I stayed in the university. I saw that the less privilege in terms of the blind, those who could not walk, they were all students of the university I was saying. And then I asked my Kani friend, she told me that was the job of the first lady, to take away people like that, so they didn't have anybody begging on the street and stuff like that. You had people who were poor, quite all right, but I didn't see any devastating poverty, or maybe I didn't go to that kind of area, but I was in the local market and stuff like that. However, that was the first time I knew that my country had a very big problem. Now, fast forward to my life in Turkey. When I had my first child, I was in Turkey as a teacher, and my child became German by birth. So I had to go to Ankara to take his passport. He was just 3 months old. The airlines told me that I couldn't fly, that I would have to take a bus. So from where I was, Hatay, to Ankara was 18 hours. I stayed in a bus for 18 hours. Normally, when you come to apply for the passport, you have to wait for them to send it back to you. They won't give it to you on the spot. This was how I went, and I told the woman there that my son, we had to stay in the bus for 18 hours. It was stressful for him. Do you know that just because my child was their citizen, they issued that passport the same day? That is number one benefit of being a citizen of this country where I am. And I know my country will not do that for me. I know if I enter Wahala here, my own country will not do it for me. But stay tuned to the other part of this video, because I will list the benefits so that in case you are not informed, you will know what you're missing out on.